the Senior Director of Vehicle Engineering, working for Los Angeles Metro. I've been in the transportation industry for 28 years. I started working for the private industry, GE Transportation Systems, and later on I joined the LA Metro, and then I advanced through the ranks of Metro. I was in charge of maintenance, and now I'm in charge of engineering, responsible for all the maintenance engineering activities for all the rolling stock that we have. First one that comes to mind is congestion mitigation relief. Los Angeles, as an example, is a huge metropolis area. There's about 10 million people living in Los Angeles. We have 88 cities in the Los Angeles area, 4,000 square miles of space. It's huge. And it gets pretty crowded on the freeways. So congestion relief was one of the factors why we are pushing rail, and rail is successful actually in LA. Second one is public funding. We have in LA Measures R and Measure M. They got passed by the voters that are generating the funds needed for our expansion programs. Our estimates are in the area of about $100 billion for the next 30 years. Third area is we're going to explore private public funding resources also to expedite some of those programs. And also the demographic trends in LA, where the young are actually moving back into the city, and drop in the applications for licenses actually. So the young are relying more and more on our system. And also, the financially strapped people also that can afford cars they also rely on our system. So all these areas, I see them as the driving factors for expansion of rail. Well, some of the factors for success are also factors for preventing such systems because they're expensive. So funding is probably a primary reason why some of the cities can't afford to build such systems. So they need to explore private sector partnership to provide some of those funds. And I've heard throughout this conference, this PPP, it's pretty active here in the region, and our CEO, Mr. Phil Washington, is actually an expert in this area. He had practiced it in Denver, where he had partnered with the private sector in developing the Denver system. So now he's at LA, and he's bringing that knowledge with him to LA. Another factor is urban planning versus transportation planning. The two departments have to plan together. We do have a problem with the LA streetcar, where there were 3 parcels for the maintenance facility in the downtown area, and all 3 of them are now being developed, and they were taken away by the city planners. So rail needs land, and land is precious sometimes. So there has to be close coordination between the 2 departments to achieve that. The third one is neighborhoods. They all want the rail, but they don't want it in their neighborhood. So city planners and city politicians need to be firm. Once a route is decided, they need to push that through the neighborhoods so the system can become successful. Oh, this is a wonderful event, getting all these minds together. Oh, it is needed. This is how you promote rail. This is how you get countries and cities introduced to all these suppliers and vendors and consultants and designers of such systems.